live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nick from Australia YouTube channel. Welcome to the Saturday night football review for round 4 of the 2024 NRL season. And fuck me, what a wild Super Saturday. Dragons beating Manly 20-12. Dolphins 30-14 over the Titans. Yeah, wild stuff. First game was definitely better to watch. Definitely enjoyed Dragons Manly a lot more than I did Titans and Dolphins. Jeez, Titans and Dolphins was a bludger of a game to watch, to be honest with you. I thought the Titans, they were good early on and then they just fell apart, man. They fell apart. I'm trying to work out a good way to describe the Titans. They are a complete mess. They are a complete mess. The Titans looked really good for about 20 minutes and then they fell apart. They absolutely fell apart, man. Hello to the chat as well. We got Josh Rabbitohs 2024. We got Rishi, Jim, Para24 from California. Shout out to the American supporters. Hello to Jim, Hosea, Jason Reader. Hello everyone. I missed the games. Took my kid to Godzilla. Oh, nice one. Yeah, look, not the flashiest Super Saturday by any means. Titans and Dolphins was a really poor game, man. Really poor game. The Dolphins really good in the second half. But fuck, I give up on the Titans, man. I picked them to win tonight. I thought they would win. Horrible, man. Like, you have a look at the Titans season so far. They were pumped by the Dragons at the Gold Coast. Then they had the bye. And they got absolutely pumped by the Bulldogs in Belmore. 32-0. And then tonight at Seabus, getting back for Fafita and Jaden Campbell. They scored a couple of tries, but they still can't defend for their life. And they get beat 30-14. I'm not sure where the Titans go from here. There needs to be some serious questions asked about them. I know Tino's a huge loss, and you could tell by watching the game how much the Titans missed Tino. But now that he's not there, the Gold Coast are going to move on and try and play the rest of the season without him and go to a different game plan. And they were horrible tonight. Absolutely horrible. Dolphins, they weren't that flashy either. But it's hammer time. It's hammer time. Hobie Farmworth was phenomenal. Bostock looked good. Kafusi, they all did their job. Jesse Bromwich ball playing. I thought the Max Plaff sin bin was the right call. Very silly. Bad hip drop as well on Philip Sami. I think Max Plaff's going to be looking at about 4 weeks on the sidelines. He's going to get suspended for sure. Do I think David Fafita walks away from the Titans? Well, the Gold Coast are not really giving Fafita a reason for him to stay, are they? They look terrible. All right, we're going to go back to the Dragons Manly. We're going to review that game first. Dragons 20, Manly 12. Holy shit. What a game of footy it was. The Dragons were outstanding. Outstanding. Tries to Sloan. Sloan had 2 tries. Jack Bird had 1. There was another one there somewhere too, wasn't there? Jaden Sewell was the other one. And for Manly, tries to... Let's go for Manly. It was Ola Kawadu who got the last one. Who got the first one for Manly? Was it Jackson Paulo? Oh, no, it was... Can't remember who it was. Was it Jackson Paulo? No, Kohler, sorry. Kohler. A turbo flick. Kohler and Ola Kawadu. Look, I thought I thought Manly were really poor, man. Lots of errors, uncharacteristic errors. Tom Trbojevic had a terrible game. He had about 5 errors, I think. He had 3 in the first half. Ola Kawatu was handled very well from Kyle Flanagan and Leilua. They did a very good job on Hamoli Ola Kawatu. Brooks was a little bit quiet. Carl Lawton as a 14 is just terrible. I thought Josh Alloway was terrible for Manly. He didn't do anything great. Ruben Garrick defensively did not look great at all. It was just one of them games. It was just one of them games for Manly where they had a lot of really poor errors in them and they just didn't play to their best. And they'll be disappointed with that Manly because they would have used the Dragons as a game. Okay, we should win this. This is a game that we are expected to win. And we should win, but it just wasn't their night. The Dragons were the better team. The Dragons deserved the victory, and they got the 2 points in the end. They didn't even. It didn't even like the Dragons. It did not look like they were ever going to get run down. Even at the end, when Ola Kawatu got that late try, and it was an 8-point game, 3 to go. Everyone was like, "Oh, here come Manly." It's like, you know they're going to have to score again and then go again. It's not going to happen. Dragons were terrific. I thought second half the Dragons were a bit scrappy with their errors and stuff, but defensively they did a terrific job, man. That's been the Dragons' problem the last couple of weeks too. Like, obviously the Titans game, they defended really well, but they conceded 46 to the Cowboys. They conceded 38 to the Dolphins. So defensively they've been a bit terrible. They've been pretty average, but Dragons defended really well tonight up against a Manly side who have beaten the Roosters. They have beaten the Rabbitohs, and they were unlucky against Parramatta last week. So a very big win for the Dragons, and their good record at WIN Stadium over Manly continues. Manly have only won 2 out of 9 or 10 games at WIN Stadium. So good stuff from the Dragons. Good stuff. My player of the game, though, I'm going to say Tyrell Sloan is my player of the game in that one, but I must admit, I thought the Dragons bench did a great job. I thought Jack DeBellin, Hame Sele, and Tom Eisenhuth did a terrific job off the bench. I questioned the Dragons bench, why they're putting a lot of star power there, but it ended up working, you know. Laurie and Molo did a solid job, and their back rowers were good. So good win for the Dragons. Player of the game, gotta go Tyrell Sloan. He was phenomenal. And on to the Titans-Dolphins game now. Look, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Horseshit game. Absolute horseshit of a game. Gold Coast have got some massive concerns. Foran looked cooked for Fafita. I'm not sure if he'll be suspended. He did trip, I think it was a Sarko late in the game. Not sure if he'll be suspended for it, but he'll most likely get a fine. Tanner Boyd's not playing with any confidence. You know, they've got no go forward. Jolliffe was okay. Fodawaker didn't have a good game. He gave away a lot of penalties and just poor discipline. Brimson at centre it isn't working even. They need to put 4.5 back, Brimson to 5'8", bring in Jojo Fafita. They've got to do something, man. Kenan Palasia isn't firing a shot ever since he's joined them. Career's going a bit backwards. Fermor and Haas didn't get much ball. Yeah, really poor from the Titans. But I just don't get it. They get out to a 10-0 lead. They got the home crowd behind them. And then they just concede, bloody 30 unanswered points. So, really disappointing from the Titans. I'm not sure where the Titans go from here. A little bit concerned about them. Dolphins weren't... Look, I wouldn't say the Dolphins were amazing or they were like a 9 out of 10, but they took their chances in the second half. They capitalised on it. And they found points. You know, the Herbie Farnworth try was outstanding. I thought Josh Kerr off the bench did a terrific job. Jesse Bromwich was very good. Kafusi defense was great. Everyone just did their role, bro. You know, even Tessie Nuhill was fairly quiet. He defended Brimson quite well. Now, the Gold Coast, next week, they got to go to Townsville, take on the Cowboys, and after what happened to the Cowboys against the Broncos last night, you wouldn't want to play the Cowboys, especially after last week. Todd Payton said they wouldn't even beat the Temora Dragons. I'm sure there would have been a couple of sprays and a few players would have, you know, got put in their place. Cowboys are a team that you wouldn't want to play next week, so I'm excited. We got the Titans next week. We probably should win that, and we should win it easy, but the Titans have got to make changes. If they're any chance against us, they've got to make a few changes, man. At least 3 or 4 changes. But look, player of the game from Dolphins and Titans. Oh, it's a tough one. There's a few you could go. You could go with Botstock. You could go with Herbie. You could go with Hammer. You could go with Marshall King, who was very good in the middle. I'm going to give it to the Hammer. I thought he was terrific, man. Hammer's SOWI for day was outstanding. So I'm going to give the Hammer the player of the game. But, folks, that's going to wrap up the review. Not much really more to say on Saturday Night Footy. Pretty average Saturday Night Football. I think tomorrow will be better. We've got Warriors Knights, which will be very, very fiery. And Sharks and Raiders, which I think will be a very tight game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the Saturday Football Review. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. And see you guys in the next one. And also, Broncos-Cowboys matchday vlog will be out in about an hour. So 11 p.m. my time. I think it's 10 p.m. if you're in Queensland. So Broncos-Cowboys vlog will be out in the next hour. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.